Aaron McMahon here with Matt Wenzel after 2 days of Big Ten Media Days here in Chicago. Matt, Michigan State won Thursday. Mark Antonio and players spoke. What were your key takeaways from what they had to say?
I mean, there really wasn't a whole ton to glean from yesterday's performance by Michigan State. First of all, Mark Antonio brought Joe Bacci, Kenny Wilkes, and Raycon Williams are all defensive players, which is kind of the theme. Michigan State is in the same position it was in the spring, basically, coming off of last year. Great defense, top 10 defense nationally, an awful offense. Most of the players are back on both sides of the ball, so it's just about trying to figure out what to do on offense. Mark obviously shuffled his coaching staff, his offensive coaching staff in the offseason. But it's the same questions in spring. As far as notable takeaways, Mark Antonio was asked, what his plan is, if he has a plan for when he'll plan on retiring from coaching. I think it was his 13th year on the job. He's 63 years old, but he said he has no timetable for stepping away. His wife thinks he won't know what to do with himself, so Michigan State fans, can take that information. And that was kind of the big takeaway. Brian Lewerke, it's the same storyline as spring. He said he was healthy in the spring. Mark said he's really confident in him and thinks there will be a competition to some degree, I believe, as he said, with Rocky Lombardi, but basically Brian's a starter. Those are kind of the takeaways. Great defense. What are you going to do about the offense? We'll see in the fall. Michigan went today.
Yeah.
More about the players. Would you?
Again, not a ton. There are more expectations, I think, facing this Michigan program compared to maybe last year, previous years. A lot of folks are picking them to win the Big Ten with Ryan Day and the new quarterback situation in Ohio State. The players and coaches have said that they're hearing this stuff, but they're not paying much attention to it. Whether that holds up remains to be seen. Jim Harbaugh did say there are some injury concerns right now with Ambry Thomas, a cornerback, so it may change some things in the secondary. But other than that, between the expectations and then Harbaugh's comments this week on the Athletic podcast, those have been the two things that kind of ballooned over Harbaugh the last few days. He faced a 2 or 3 minute line of questioning today about his comments about Urban Meyer. He's adamant about him saying those are just simply his opinion. It's his thoughts. He didn't feel like expanding on them, and he kind of let it be. But other than that, not a ton. Michigan obviously is in a better position I think this year compared to last. We all know offensively they got 8 or 9 full-time starters coming back. The question marks again going into fall camp, and then the season is whether this defense can hold up. Don Brown and the defensive coaches have shown they've been able to plug it in place in the past, but they're going to have some challenges heading into the fall. With that, I think that wraps up this year's media days. Again, not a ton of news coming out of this thing. A lot of talk. Fall camp is around the corner, and I think we'll start learning some more answers here in the next few weeks. So for Matt, I'm Aaron. We're on live.com.